everybody, it's Chris Brown, your real estate professional and marketing entrepreneur, just coming to you with some more tips on how to get your property sold fast. So today's tip, we want to talk to you about knowing the market that you're in. And this goes out to those sellers, those good old sellers. So as a seller, you want to know what type of market you're in. You're going to have a buyer's market. You're going to have a seller's market. Some people may say, well, what's the difference? Well, one of the big differences is, say, if you're in the seller's market, typically that means that the seller has the upper hand on what's going on, or as in the decision making. So in the seller's market, you typically have a low inventory where you don't have a large number of homes for sale. So the inventory is low, so supply is low, and the demand may be high. So when that occurs, you're in more of a seller's market. So the seller can actually set the price, and if you don't want it, well, there's a bunch of other people right behind them that do want it. So when that does occur, a lot of times you need to make sure, as a buyer, you need to make sure that you have all your ducks in a row, so when you're placing an offer, you know exactly what you can offer and also know what your max offer is going to be, with you still being comfortable with that monthly payment. And then, just long story short, just making sure that you have everything in line, because if you're presenting to a seller, the seller may have multiple offers to look at. So you want to make sure that you have everything that's presented. So that means making sure you've already gone through the process of getting pre-qualified, getting the finances together. Make sure you're taking care of that up front. So then you also run into what you call a buyer's market. So with the buyer's market, this is where, as a seller, you need to make sure that you're doing everything that's needed for your property to sell fast. And that means like any of the cosmetic items, anything like the extra painting, just the small things. Because what happens is, this means that we're probably in a market where the demand is going to be, the supply is going to be more. So the inventory is going to be high. So you're going to have a high supply, and then you're going to have a low demand on the number of buyers. So that buyer can be pretty picky, because that means he's going to have multiple people to choose from, and that he's going to have, or they're going to have other individuals that are willing to be flexible. So if you're not motivated to sell your property, you're probably not going to sell your property if you're not willing to do some of the small items. So I would definitely do that up front, because you're going to have people that are going to want to negotiate with you. So, but understand what market you're in. You'll see that it's very important, because it's going to come down to the negotiating, and it's going to impact your negotiating as well. But this is Chris Brown, your real estate professional and marketing entrepreneur. If you found this information helpful, like or share this video. Thank you.